Hey guys, I get a lot of questions. People ask me if it's bad to hit down the middle, for example, on a tennis ball. And I have to tell you, it's quite the contrary. You have to master hitting straight down the middle if you want to develop directional control when playing tennis. And when you watch high-level players, they often are practicing by hitting straight down the middle of the court. And here's the truth. When you master hitting the ball consistently right through the middle, you can hit it anywhere in the court. And the truth is that if you are having trouble directing the ball straight down the middle of the court, you're going to have an even tougher time trying to direct it to the corners. Let's take a look now at the geometry of the tennis court. I'm going to show you why hitting through the middle of the court is so crucial. So if I'm standing in the middle of the baseline and I aim through the middle of the court, this is the biggest target there is in tennis. And the way we identify a big target is in this way. If I happen to miss this ball, let's say I'm going to purposely hit it away from my target, so I hit this ball a little bit late, but it's no problem because it still had a lot of space to go inside the singles line. And the same goes if I hit the ball a little bit too early and I go towards the left, I have mishit this ball, but it still went way inside the court. And another advantage of hitting through the middle of the court is that the net is at the lowest point right in the middle. And when you start getting moved around on the baseline, aiming through the middle of the court, depending on where you're standing, can turn into a cross-court shot. So let me show you how that works. So I'm gonna aim directly through the middle of that net, and my ball is still gonna go cross-court. And this of course works from the other side of the court too. If I aim my backhand through the middle of the court, it's still going to go cross-court. And guys, hitting the ball down the line from out wide on the baseline is the same stroke as hitting it through the middle of the court from the middle of the baseline. So take a look here. I'm going to hit a backhand down the line, and it's basically the same shot as hitting it from the middle of the baseline towards the middle of the other side. Now the reason why the down the line shot from the corner is more difficult is because the net is a little bit higher. We don't have that big target, so we're working with a very small target. And also we are going to hit the ball most likely on the run from this position. So this is why hitting down the line shots on the run is a low percentage play. So if you learn to rally right down the middle of the court very precisely, just like the pros do, this is also going to help your down the line shots. Now don't misunderstand me thinking that when you go out there to play a match that you should direct everything through the center of the court. You obviously will have to open up the court to have a chance to beat a good opponent. However, I will say that even in the course of a match, hitting down the middle can be a very useful tool. Let's say you are missing a lot of balls. You're completely out of rhythm. You're not feeling the ball at all. You should start directing the balls in the biggest target there is, which is the middle of the court. Also, on the return of serve, there is no better target than the middle of the court, and this is what the greatest returner of all time, Novak Djokovic, does on the vast majority of his returns. But the reason I made this video is for you not to be concerned with directing everything down the middle. In my experience, your directional control will actually improve the more you learn how to precisely hit right down the center.